You're so late.
Would've gave you everything you wanted, but I guess time got away.
Welcome to the Unorthodox Podcast, hosting people doing cool shit. Today we have a producer who recently joined group Splitmind. What's up? We got Chase Vibez. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm feeling great. I'm blessed here in Hollywood Hills, man, so I'm just living it up.
All right, appreciate you coming on. You made the move out to LA just recently. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, I guess introduce yourself a little bit. Tell how old are you? Where you from?
So basically, man, my name is Chase Vibez, obviously. I'm a music producer based out of Lakeland, Florida, but I recently moved to Los Angeles, Hollywood Hills. So, with the team Splitmind. So, yeah, man, I'm a music producer. Like I said, I'm 20 years old, turned 21 in August. So, man, I'm just living it up, man. So, I'm still considered young. So I'm just living life, just working hard, getting these records of these artists and shit. So just going up.
Word, that's what's up. So you recently moved to LA to work with Splitmind, the producing group.
Yep.
How did that come together? How did Splitmind hit you up and how'd you get in touch with them?
So Halfway, the founder of Splitmind, he tweeted out looking to sign a new hardworking underground producer, and I saw the tweet, and at the time it was like 12 a.m. and I wasn't really I was like, should I do it? Because it already had like 100 and something tweets, and I knew that his email already got flooded. So basically I was just like, nah, I shouldn't. And then 5 minutes later, I was half asleep, I was going to bed, and so I was just like, screw it, let me just go ahead and do it. And I did, and then he hit me back 2 days later on Instagram, and he was like, hi, and I was like, what's up? And I was like, he didn't respond for 5 minutes. I was like, oh shit, I got hyped up. So I was like, yo, you hit me up about the tweet that you did. He was like, yeah. So it was like a 2-week process. He talked to me, he got to know me a little bit, he liked my personality. It just kind of went from there, just arranging the contract and shit like that. So everything worked out well. I'm glad. So now I'm part of the Splitmind family.
Great fact. So for people that don't know, what's kind of the background of Splitmind? They're just
So basically Splitmind's a producer collective. Few producers. Shout out Simbo. Shout out my boy Q, Diva, Steven, Dude Clay. Everybody on the team. We have a creative director named Brian. Just does a lot of creative director work, I guess you could say. Really good at what he does. So it's basically just a family of music producers and some people that kind of just help the team as well.
Okay, we're gonna go lumber. I got it marked. We're gonna go somewhere over there.
Alright, bet.
I'm trying not to get waxed.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, word. So how does that all work for you? They just hit you up with a contract and.
Yeah, well, basically, Half talked to me for a little bit, and or Halfway, for you guys not knowing, Halfway, he's a music producer, created Splitmind and stuff. So, anybody music producers watching this most likely know who Halfway is. So he just basically talked to me about it. Sent over a contract. I read over it. He helped me. He's actually real cool. He helps me read over it as well over the phone. So, basically that's pretty much how that came about.
If you don't mind and you don't want to get into it too crazy, just how does the actual contract work? What does it entail? You need to make a certain number of beats for them in a month or something.
Yeah.
And then they pay you a percentage, or they pay you based on
it's not like that.
How does that kind of work?
Yeah, basically it's just it's not a number of I don't know how specific I can be with the number of kits, but there is a specific number of kits on Drumify just so we can keep the ball going. You don't want to post 10 kits 1 month on Drumify and then the next month not post anything. So I think there's a minimum of 2, you know what I'm saying, just to keep the ball going, just to keep producers fresh with new sounds and stuff like that. But there's not a specific number of beats or loops we have to send out or anything like that.
Making beats and kind of progressing, making kits and loops and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just keeping new stuff out for producers and stuff like that. So.
Word. And then he's obviously got the links for you on Connects to try and help you get placements, or what's that relationship kind of like?
Well, he has a studio here in LA, so we pretty much just go there. Some artists pull up, just work with them, work with new artists. Basically, yeah, just like that. I mean, he has connections and everything, so basically just work with some artists that he's already pretty cool with here. I got an unreleased record with Jazz Carter, so that was pretty hype. Just being in the studio for the first time, like with an actual artist, is definitely an experience for me, because like you'll play a beat and you'll be like, okay, nets, and then like listen to one, you think he likes it, and he's like, yeah, drag it to the side, and then there's one that I played, and it's so crazy. It was actually with Buggy Beats, so shout out my brother Buggy. He heard the beat. I forgot what it was called, and it's crazy because it was actually one of the beats that I wasn't going to play for him, like at all. It was one that I was just like, okay, he's not gonna like this. I played it. He was quiet for like the first 20 seconds, just like bopping his head. And he was like, instead of real quietly, he was like, send it to my audio engineer. Shout out Luke, but he's like, yeah, send it to Luke. And I was like, what? Because he said it quietly. He just sent it to Luke. I was like, okay. He got on it like immediately, and I was like, all right, that was a dope experience. So
it's crazy how the ones that like you don't think are gonna do good are always the ones that do the best.
Always, bro. It's the weirdest stuff ever. Like Buggy's always in the studio with artists, so he always tells me that. He's like, bro, it's always gonna be the beat that you don't think they'll like at all. And half was telling me that as well. He's like, bro, play something that Jazz, like where you think that Jazz wouldn't like. And I was like, okay, cool. So I played some virtual beats, bro. He liked it, but it wasn't at all his style. It was funny. It's like it's like, imagine playing an EDM beat for Drake. It was like that. Where like he'd like it, but it's not something that he would get on. But yeah, I played that beat, and he was rocking with it. So I was like, okay, cool. It was a cool unreleased record, so that was fun.
Yeah, that's dope. You're getting your feet wet.
Yeah, dude, exactly. It's definitely been an experience out here, man. I like it.
What's the LA vibe been like? What's it like from moving from Florida out there?
Dude, a big difference, and especially with like the whole COVID thing, it's way more strict. Like everybody that's like watching this knows Florida COVID doesn't exist in Florida. Like, nobody cares about it. No mask. It's funny. So me, like, I would always like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know COVID's real, but it's definitely not what they made it out to seem like in the beginning. So like, I'd always wear my mask still, just out of respect to the people and stuff. But there'd be a lot of people that would like be anti-maskers and stuff like that. So coming here to LA, everybody's wearing a mask, bro. Like, I'm talking about, you walk outside the house and somebody's wearing a mask. So it's definitely a weird jump from that. I already kind of expected that coming here, but like the people, like there's a lot of like super cool people out here and like connects and stuff. So
yeah, what's it like being
it's definitely a big
around
jump.
A group like that? Like, you're in a house with a bunch of people.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. It's inspiring. I've never like lived out on my own with like a group of friends or different people, so it's like it's a different vibe. It's definitely like motivating though. We all kind of like are involved with the same like interest in the industry, so we all kind of just bounce energy off of each other and like just keep expanding our sound and stuff and keep learning new things.
There's a couple dudes running around here. I'm shooting at them. I don't know where they went.
Okay, gotcha. I'm coming.
Yeah, no, a support group definitely. Bro, that's crazy to like. It helps so much for your like your mindset and stuff, and just like staying focused and like being like accountable and getting shit done. Like, if you're around people that are also doing it and working too, like I said, it just keeps you motivated and helps you keep working.
Yeah, that's how it's been out here the whole time. It's just we're all just on each other about everything, so we just keep working.
And I know we were talking a little bit before we started recording. Oh, there's a guy right here in this building. We were talking a little bit before about like mindset and stuff. What is a good? Oh shit! This kid's capping me. Man, I'll come. There's two of them. What's a good? How do you keep your mind straight set, I guess?
Like keep it like staying like. Ask the question again. My bad.
How are you keeping your mind right and not getting? Oh shit!
Like distracted and stuff.
Oh damn!
Oh yeah, he's lighting me up. Oh, he got me. Yeah, I mean, basically explain it. Just trying to stay focused. Like, I feel like having a schedule is key. So that's what Half was telling us yesterday. It was like coming up with a schedule, like 9 to 4, just like kind of, I don't want to say free time. It's not really free time. It's just like time we know we don't have to go to the studio. So basically it's just like having a schedule. Like, we have to give each other a schedule and everything. Like, personally, and I want to work on beats and then loops and then sound kits, so that way we stay fresh. And having a schedule is basically key. Just having the same mindset and just waking up with like a purpose, pretty much. Just knowing what we want to achieve.
Right. So like, I guess to get into like waking up with a purpose and having like a positive mindset, and not like getting down on yourself, being like, oh shit.
I mean, it's kind of like, dude, it's like, it's hard to stay it's hard to not be motivated. Like, whenever you wake up and you walk outside and like you see the hills out there, like literally like the first day that I was here and I woke up, I was super tired. I got a couple hours of sleep. We all kind of woke up early too, but like I woke up and I walked outside and I saw the hills and I was like instantly like, yeah, I want to, be here for the rest of my life type stuff. So like that alone motivates you.
Yeah, for real. Okay, we'll run this. Right back. You tweeted making beats is therapeutic to you. Is that kind of why you got into making beats?
Yeah, well, not necessarily. I got into making beats just because I love music. Like, I was kind of always musically inclined growing up. Like, I always had something involved with doing music. Like, I played like the flute in 6th grade, and then I stopped after like a year or two. And then in 9th grade, I started playing the guitar. And like, my dad got me a guitar when I was like 10 or 11. I messed around with it. But I don't know. I got into making beats in 9th grade. And I don't know, just ever since then, I've just been addicted to it. I was like just fascinated by the idea of like I could create just stuff that could be Billboard #1 hit or like change someone's energy. I just thought that was super cool. So after that, I just enjoyed it. So yeah, making beats is like, now that I'm kind of at the level to where like I could be like, okay, I want to make an R&B beat and I could make it. Like, that just felt therapeutic to me, to where I could just like zone out and just like start making like some type of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. And that's obviously what you want to stick with, and that you stuck with it. And
yeah,
got you.
Yes, sir.
That's
key, man. Always stick to what you feel like you could do, man.
So when you started making beats, did you know that was what you wanted to do, or at first you were like,
definitely. It was like it's weird. It was instant. Like, I just instantly loved it. Of course, I was trash in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who starts out is like, they could either. They're not, some people may not be bad. Like, I know you played me some of your first beats and those aren't terrible for your first few beats. But I was horrible, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to use the piano roll. I was just pressing everything. But yeah.
And how'd you perfect your skills and stuff? You just watching YouTube videos or just trial and error?
Yeah, watching YouTube videos. Basically, I mean, trial and error always, like, you got to make mistakes to learn and fail to succeed. So trial and error was definitely one of the things that kept me going. But watching YouTube tutorials, like, whenever I first started, I didn't know about sleep deprivation or anything, so I would stay up like 30 hours straight, and then I would just start feeling weird after 24 hours, so I stopped. But I would just stay up like 35 hours sitting in the mat straight, just watching YouTube tutorials. This was back whenever I was like 16, so I was still super young.
Bro, that's crazy. I see you and Buggy on like Instagram and stuff, and like you guys are up at like 4 in the morning making beats
3 in
and
the
stuff.
morning,
I'm like,
4.
damn, these kids are like, these kids are about it, and like,
hell
shit,
yeah.
like, I'm about my shit too, man. But like, you got, it's motivating to see like people really going for it, and like, yeah, I don't know, it's just motivating. It's just crazy to see that people like want to like do some shit with their life, and they're really working for it, and it's kind of like inspiring to see. Which is cool. But like on the flip side of that too, it's like you said, you gotta watch out for yourself too, because you burn yourself out way too fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, you learn your limits. Since I've been doing this for like 4 years now, like, you start to understand like your limits and how hard you should push yourself. So like I said, I know my limits. Like I said, it's after 22 hours of being awake, I'm like, okay, I got to get ready for bed type stuff and just kind of heal up. You can't push your body to the mats, you know what I'm saying?
And then like after a while, like, man, you just so much more productive. You just go to bed and like restart, refresh, take that.
Yeah, I need
at
least like 6 hours of sleep to be productive. So.
Facts. Oh shit, he's shooting out of the air.
Where's he at? Oh, did you mark all the way over there? Okay,
Shit,
I'm coming.
dead. Fucking shot me out of the air, what a bitch.
I'm coming.
Yeah. I'll come back from the gulag.
Yes, sir.
Do you find yourself as an emotional person? I don't want to like get
Yeah,
too.
no, you're
if you
straight.
don't wanna
I
talk
mean,
about it, but I see you be
no, yeah,
tweeting
dude. I'm
about like.
literally open to everything.
Yeah, no, you be tweeting like some emotional things, and I don't think that's a bad thing. That's not what I'm getting at. But
Yeah.
do you find that helps you tap into like making beats and stuff, feeling different things and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I was like raised up like in a really like nice household, as in like caring, like not like I know some parents would be like if their kid gets in their fight, they're like, oh yeah, go fight them, like, you know, go like hurt them type stuff. My mom wasn't like that, my dad wasn't. So like growing up, I was real caring and like supportive about everything and my friends and shit. So like I'm not that an emotional of a person. I'm more of like, how do I explain? Like, I'm a caring person. So like if something bad happens, I like to like not escalate a situation or anything, and like, shoot, I'm all over the place with your question, but
No,
yeah, I know sometimes I watch what I tweet now just because I have to watch what I tweet, but originally it was just like I get frustrated sometimes because there's a lot of people that don't have the mindset that I may have, and I'm not saying I have a better mindset than normal people, but at the same time there's a lot of like 9-to-5 mindseted people that just do stupid things that really like aggravate me and stuff like that, and you just kind of wish that people would like do the right thing. So sometimes I get like frustrated and I'll tweet
you
something
just
out
expect
where,
people to be fucking
Yeah.
normal ass people and like, you know,
yeah,
reciprocate.
the
Like,
people don't
help
understand like
and
their
love and shit.
actions. Yeah, their actions like ruin or like affect other people. So I get frustrated sometimes, and that's why I tweet certain things out. But I watch what I say now. Like, I just learned over time that, you know, people are gonna be people, and I just changed my circle.
Facts.
You can't drive this ATV. Okay.
I'm trying to get some money and trying to get a.
Oh, that's how you do it. Oops.
You also, I'm just sorry, I dove into your Twitter, I did some digging. I saw you also tweeted, that you got a crazy story and you can't wait to tell it. Where does that stem from?
Oof, okay. My goodness. So basically, whenever I tweeted that out, I'm surprised you saw that. It's hilarious.
This is your spot, boy. This is your time.
Yeah. So I'll kind of share some information on here, but basically, like, I don't want to say like my life kind of started going downhill, like not downhill as in like bad, but like a lot of stuff went down from like late 2016 to 2018, I want to say. So like I started making beats in 2016, and then like I had some like bad interactions with some people I shouldn't have been hanging around. I just started going through some shit, and I know like I got into making
like real
beats.
life shit, or like people.
Yeah, like
related,
real, like deep,
or like
real
people
deep,
related
real life
to
stuff,
like music.
It was literally everything. It was like losing
Right.
friends and like just going through like bad mental health stuff. And so I was making beats, and like, long story short, I was just having a really hard time focusing in school because my mental health was down. I was getting depressed and stuff, and it wasn't something I like. It was something I had like time had to heal it. Like I couldn't take medicine and then like it would be fine. I was in a really bad spot. So
Bro, that's the
basically,
most healthy way to do it. Is just take time. Like people be
I
going
tell
on the meds
everybody
and stuff,
that.
and like then you just get hooked on that shit, and like
Exactly.
bro, that's a
So
scary
my mom
path to
knew
go
that
down
too. It is, but it's just like I'm gonna tell it in this story of like why I'm thankful I went through that. So basically, how do I explain, dude? It's literally so much to talk about. But basically, yeah, just to summarize it, I started making beats like December 2016. Long story short, like, you know, my friends groups kind of started splitting up. They kind of started getting involved with some, you know, bad stuff, I guess you could say. And I got involved with that at one point. And I just went through a really dark path mentally and everything, just losing friends and going through a lot of stuff. So long story short, I withdrew from school. I didn't want to, but I was getting in trouble because of the stuff I was going through. I couldn't focus and stuff. So I was just trying to like talk to people and just be interactive, and that's how I am. I'm a super social person. So yeah, basically I was just making beats. I ended up going to some adult school for like a month, and that wasn't working out because everything started getting worse for me. So long story short, I would withdraw myself from that. I wasn't in school, and this was like, I think it was starting to begin. Yeah, this was like the beginning of 2017 at the time. So I moved up with my dad up in Palm Bay, and it wasn't like a house or anything. It was like a storage facility place. It was the weirdest setup ever. So like, I was up there with my dad for like a year, and I was just making beats. Like I was low-key depressed, but like making beats, it was like I knew I found what I wanted to do. So I was just staying committed with that and just staying up long nights and just working. I didn't have a work schedule because I was still young. I was damn near depressed and stuff. So basically just how to use motivation, because like a childhood friend of mine was just like, it was like, I hate talking about it because like it doesn't hurt me now, but at the time it was like the shit devastated me, because like you grow up with people that, you know, like you called family type shit, and like they just doubt you and shit. But he texted me, you know, he was just like, bro, you're never gonna get anywhere with your life, like you're a dreamer, like you're never gonna succeed. And I was like, yeah, all right. So I blocked him. I ended up deleting like my whole Instagram account, and that's another story too. But like that's why I say it's like I'm all over the place with stories and shit. Cause like it's like a 3-year process of everything that led up to where I am now. Yeah. But how do I explain? Okay, so I'm up with my dad in Palm Bay.
So and that is that kind of like the stem of what happened with?
Yeah, that was like the beginning
into kind of that low spot in your life. It's just people,
like,
kind of doubting
well,
you.
That was like
clowning on you and stuff, and not really being supportive that you would think would be supportive on your journey.
Well, I mean, the thing is that like I wasn't discouraged by it. It like motivated me, because I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna be way more successful than anybody in my city. So I don't want to say anybody in my city, because there's a lot of like, shout out my boy David Radsick. He's like a photographer and videographer for like Destroying and DC Young Fly and a lot of like the famous people and stuff. So he's doing his thing out of my city, like, you know, some basketball players and stuff. But so basically after that, I was like, okay, you know, I blocked him. Like I started focusing on making beats, and like that shit pushed me. That gave me like a good year of like motivation, where like I would literally stay up 35 hours straight just making beats, bro. Like watching YouTube tutorials, trying to get better. Like anytime I felt like quitting, I was just like, there's literally no other option. And like music was literally the only thing I wanted to do with my life, because I just knew it was the only thing I wanted to do. Like, I didn't enjoy anything else. So basically I just used that as motivation. I was up with my dad for about a year, and then after that I moved back down to Lakeland back in 2018, and I was getting a little bit better at making beats, you know what I'm saying? I still wasn't where I wanted to be. I'm still not where I want to be now, but I knew I had to get better. So I ended up getting a job at Wendy's for like about 11 months, and that made me some money, but I'd be there from like 5 to 2 a.m. and dude, I'd literally get home at like 2:40 in the morning, like 5 days out of the week, 4 days out of the week. I was working like 40+ hour weeks, making, it's crazy that I was making more than anybody there at like 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was kind of cool, but I'm still not making what I want to make. So I was getting home like 2:40 a.m.
Did Wendy's help you? There's a guy right there.
Oh, he got me.
Did Wendy's also help you kind of like be motivated, be like, damn, this shit kind of whack? I don't
know. No. It like, I was still depressed at the time. I was still going through some stuff, but like working at Wendy's, like, I don't know, making money and like working with some people that I knew like from my high school, like I was cool with them, but like I had to like know what my mission was and stuff. I had to keep my focus. So making money and like being around them, like it helped, like it got me out of depression quick, dude. I'm so thankful for that. But like it also motivated me to be like, okay, I'm not doing this shit for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I gotta make money with beats. So there were days where like I sold a beat for like $30, and then another day I sold a pack for like $200. I was like, okay, cool. Like I know I can make money. My mom always was supportive, and she knew I could make money. Do you
remember the day you made your first sale? You gassed on
that?
Yeah,
hell yeah. I'll never forget it. It was like $15. I was up in Palm Bay with my dad, and I was on PayPal, and this dude just devastated me. But I sold like a exclusive, not a lease. It was like an exclusive beat for like $15, bro. I didn't even know what exclusive was. So I never forget. I got a PayPal, and I was just like, yeah, I know I can make more money off of this.
Weird. Nah, that's fucking cool. Crazy. It's crazy to go back to that like whole like friends like doubting you and stuff. That's like one of the worst feelings like in the
It's world. Like childhood friends, that's the thing,
bro. And you think like those would be the people that would be like on your back like the most and be like pushing you to do it the most, like excuse me, to be supporting you the most. And like it almost hurts way more when those are the people that doubt you and say like You ain't
No, I
shit,
did.
you're
I just
gonna
used
do
it as motivation though, because you
But-
gotta think like God places people in your life temporarily, and like there's people that are meant to be like long term. But I guess those were just people that were in my life for like that temporary time, just to kind of get me to where I am now.
Are you a big believer in like things happen?
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean
for a
I'm
reason?
a real yeah, I'm like a real spiritual person. Like I grew up Christian, but like now it's just like I've experienced a lot of like stuff in life, so I know spiritual stuff is real, as in like manifesting and like things happening for a reason. Just things line up correctly. I just feel like stuff happens that's meant to be, because like if you're in a situation it's like real genuine, like it's just meant to happen.
Yeah, facts. How let's get into how do you link up with Buggy, and how are you making your connections and networking with people?
Yeah.
We were
Dude, Buggy,
talking.
okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's such a crazy thing. So basically like my first YouTube video is like I don't have the first video up anymore because it was so trash. It was like I didn't know how to use OBS. I just basically clicked record on OBS and had no face cam, no mic, and I made like a Metro Boom style beat.
Like you were live streaming it or something?
No. Like I had OBS, I just recorded it, and like
yeah,
I didn't
okay,
even edit it. I literally just pressed record and then stopped it and posted it. Literally first minute it got a dislike. I was like, okay, I'm taking this shit down. So the second one I had like a mic and like I edited it like kind of right. But I didn't have a webcam, but I had my voice in it. So I was like, how to make a Metro Boomin offset style beat in 5 minutes. And Buggy commented on it. He was like hard, and then I saw it 2 weeks later. And I checked out his profile, and he had like I think he just hit 1,000 subscribers at the time. So I checked him out, and I was like, oh, okay, this dude's hard. And I listened to this one beat. He took down a lot of his beats, his older ones, but it was like some Lil Uzi Vert beat, and he used that lead that Super Mario and Team 88 used in Mood. It was like the Nintendo lead out of Nexus, I think it's called. But I heard it and I was like, bro, this shit is hard. So at the time he had his phone number, Instagram in his bio. I just hit his number and I was like, yo, bro, can I send you some loops? And then ever since then we just kind of like established like a really good relationship.
Have you ever actually linked up with Buggy?
No, that's the thing. That's what's crazy is that I was originally supposed to, and I flaked just because like I don't know, it was gonna be my first time flying, and this was supposed to be January like 8th. I was supposed to go, but I didn't. And then the whole Splitmind thing came about, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go to LA. So like I had no other choice but to fly to Chicago and then take the road trip here. So, but yeah, definitely after this, I definitely gotta go link up with him or have him come out here or something. So.
Yeah, facts. No, I'd like to link up with Buggy one day too.
Hell
And that's
yeah.
the thing too. People don't realize like everyone's always got something to offer. Like whether it like even if you're not entirely in the same like group, like I mean I'm not making music, he's making music, but like you know, he could link me with like an artist for a podcast, or I could link him with an artist to make beats with, or like even if it's not music, like
it's how connections work.
It could be like a doctor. You meet a doctor, he might have some crazy like mindset that you'd be like, oh damn, I never thought of life like that, or like something like that. Like someone's always got something to offer, and like Buggy, I don't know, I don't know him that much, but he seems like, even you two, you guys seem like very like supportive and like collaborative people, which is like which is dope. Like,
No, I grew up like I said, I've always like been real. Like my mom raised me to never lie, so that kind of just like turned me into like a real honest like person, and like real. Like I like to keep it real with everybody that I know. I don't really like to lie or anything like that. So it turned me more into like a person of like always be real and stuff like that. And that's how Buggy is. So that's why Buggy and I kind of just clicked like as friends. So it's like, Buggy's definitely real. He's definitely helped me out with like working with artists and shit like that over the phone, and like kind of like put in my names in rooms where I couldn't get to. Like now I could obviously like fly up there. Like since I flew, it was the main thing of me not linking up was like being scared to fly, and like my car wouldn't make it to Atlanta. So yeah, that's basically that. But now since I flew, there's no excuse for me not linking with them now.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
No, people like that though, like those are the people you gotta keep around. Those are the people you gotta look for.
Yeah.
And like
definitely.
I said, even if they're not like per se in the same genre, just still like creating and working with them and being around them.
Yeah.
That shit'll just change your mindset, and like
that's how you build connections. You gotta be cool with people outside of your genre. Cause like let's say let's say I know somebody in like the field of like working out and like training like an artist, let's say, and like they got the connection to like an artist and be like, hey, could like you let them know I have beats, you know what I'm saying, and then get it like a placement like that. Oh, that's you. I was about to start shooting you, bro. Yeah, but no, knowing people outside of your genre or outside of your industries, I feel like that's key.
And for you, how do you go about like finding new people to make connections? How are you branching out?
Oh, I'm getting shot at. All right, what was the question again?
Right here. How are you branching out and making connections, like meeting new people that you think will like benefit you and I mean not even so much to benefit in like oh, I need you to get here and I'm gonna use you, not that kind of way, but just people that you think you can collaborate with and work with. How are you?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of like, so originally, since I'm not traveling and flying and stuff like that, but now I am. Originally I was just like, oops.
It's right out the window.
Fire him up. She got me. Whoops. Originally I was just going on Instagram and like DMing producers to work with, and like some of them would have like connections to like artists and stuff like that to try and get records. That was originally how I was doing it. Since I wasn't flying and like driving to places and stuff, or that's basically like how I was doing it originally.
Right. And like how? Oh, you're in the gulag still. How are you? You just sending them a DM, just saying, hey, like I want to send you beats, or like I want to work with you. What's your advice?
Well, I mean, all right. So like so if you're trying to work with like an artist, like not a major artist, obviously, because like a lot of times they won't respond to like your DM, or they'll already have like in-house producers they work with. Like smaller artists, it's easy, bro. Just DM them and be like, hey, bro, like I really like your music. You can't make it seem spamish either. Like this is how I got connected with one of like Hot Boy's artists. I just DM'd him and I was just like, hey, bro, like I like your music. I've been trying to find an artist like you that could fit the style of beats. Like, could I send you some? He's like, hell yeah, like I need beats. You know what I'm saying? Like they need producers, they need beats, the smaller artists. So
bro,
basically
and
just send them
that too. Like I think some people look at it a little wrong too. Like even if they're a big artist and stuff, everybody reads their DMs. This is one thing I learned from like the very first podcast I did, and that Sev taught me, was that no matter how big they are, they see their DMs if they don't respond or not. And I didn't really think that, because I was like, god damn, they got hella followers, they're not gonna answer, they're not gonna see it. But they see that shit. So if your message is right, you come at it the right way,
they'll test it.
You don't like you said, you don't spam them, you don't make it like you're trying to suck their dick or anything. Like you're just trying to like,
exactly,
you know, you're trying to work, you're trying to help them. This is what I can offer you. You come across the right way. Bro, there's no saying that someone won't answer and like get back to you if you have 100 followers and they got 1 million, because it's happened to me personally. I got 900 followers and I had a couple artists that have like 2 million plus hit me back. And I'm in the talks with them right now, but like I was like, damn, there's no way that they actually responded or this actually happened. Like I would have never thought.
You know, they're definitely seeing them, they're just not responding sometimes.
And that's the thing too. Sometimes the time is just not right. They're what is that?
Oh, I'm so bad.
It's all good. You can blame the PC. Which is.
But no, definitely. Like you were saying, a lot of them definitely see the DMs. Shit, I have like a whole bunch of requests, DMs I'm not answering just because it's like they're weird. They say some weird stuff.
And that's the thing, just don't.
I respond to everybody though. Yeah, exactly.
You know, say this is what I offer, and then sometimes that might not be what they're looking for, but there's no saying that won't come around in like a month or two, and you'll be able to hit them back again and say, like my style changed or this changed, whatever. But do you got plans to? I saw you kind of putting up some vlogs and stuff to get outside of just beat making. You're putting up vlogs, you're putting up tutorials and stuff. Is that just your way to kind of like branch out more and get more content out there?
Definitely. Yeah, that's like I'm trying to branch out, just build my brand like with the vlogs. Like I know I only dropped one vlog. I'm still trying to figure out the schedule here. Like we're all over the place. So I'm trying to drop more vlogs, especially since I'm in LA. It's just a producer's gonna be like, oh, he's in LA, okay, he's doing stuff, and then they want to buy your kids because they want to be like you, like I think Simbo and Half was saying. And, yeah, just trying to branch out, just build my brand, like kind of like what KBZ did. That really inspired me at the time. And I saw Holy, and I was like, okay, yeah, if Holy can do it, if KBZ can do it, I can do it. So I feel like the YouTube tutorials on my channel helped boost to where I am now. Well, actually, no, YouTube tutorials got me to where I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like was like, okay, he's like putting his face out there. He's, you know, he's talking in his videos. Like he's kind of got some type of like a supporting fan base. Not even fan base, just supporters. So I just hit 2,000 subscribers, I think like 2-3 days ago. So that felt kind of good. But now, thank you. Like, but now I want 3. You know what I'm saying? I thought I'd be satisfied with 1,000, and I knew that I would want more. So.
Nah, you gotta be hungry for sure. That's how you keep growing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you'll ever be satisfied?
No, hell no, definitely not. Like I know for a fact I'm gonna get like 100,000. I'm gonna be like, okay, shit, I want 1 million, because 100. If you think about it like this, I know I don't have 100,000 right now, so I can't be like, oh, it's not a lot of money. But whenever you get 100,000 and then taxes come around and then bills come around, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I want more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So especially whenever you get 1 million, because then taxes are gonna hit even more, and you're like, well, I don't want 400,000 or 500,000. I want $1 million in my account.
Yeah,
so,
for real.
I know I'm always gonna want more. I'm gonna end up working with Lil Uzi or Drake, and I'm gonna be like, well, shit, I want a Travis Scott placement, and I want more placements with Drake. It's gonna come out to that. So
yeah, facts. Nah, I think that's a good mindset to have, because then you don't get
you can't box yourself in.
Yeah, you don't get too comfy, and like you're always on your toes.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't box yourself in. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. A lot of the people watching this, you can't have a boxed in mindset. And I saw this one post. I was talking about this a few days ago too. I was like, I don't know if it's true, but I'm pretty sure it's true because I've seen really small sharks. But if you buy like a shark and you put it in a tank, it will only grow to where it will fit in that tank. It won't grow to be like a big shark.
Facts. I mean, it's the same thing with like a plant. You put a plant in a small pot. Boy's getting his laundry done.
Put it right here. Yeah, my boy Simbo came in clutch with it. Shout out the boy. Huh? Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah. Oh shoot. Whew. Almost crashed.
Yeah, and I saw you started a podcast.
Yep.
What's your future plans for that? You just kind of
so shout out my brother. Yeah, shout out my brother Buggy Beats, man. That was something me and Buggy been in the talks about for a few months. Like we've been talking about that for at least 4 months now, but we didn't really ever find the time to. I don't want to say we didn't find the time, because like if you're really like dedicated about something, you'll find the time to do it. Yeah. But it was one of those things where like we were like, how do I explain? I'm all over the place. We were like, okay, do we want to do it like on OBS? Do we want to like talk about it on the phone? Like we were trying to find different ways. We were going through Zoom. We were doing TeamViewer, and then we figured out we were like, hey, why don't we just go live on like go on Zoom and then go live on like OBS or whatever. And then so we just did it like that. And then I figured out Anchor was like. Oh, what the heck happened? All right, but yeah, no, we figured it out. I found this app. It's so crazy because Buggy and I were like talking about it on text. Like we were like, or no, I think we were on the phone, and then we got off the phone. And I kid you not, I swear on everything that I love, I opened up TikTok, and the first TikTok was this app talking about a podcast app, and it's called Anchor by Spotify. And it was basically just, you can talk on there, or you could go on the website on your laptop or desktop or whatever and drag in the audio and just do the podcast like that. And that's basically what we did. I was like, bro, let's do it like this.
So what's your like plans for that? Are you just kind of like talking about like for young producers and like just the producing community, and that's what you guys are gonna roll with on that?
I mean, pretty much the main focus is pretty much the producer community. You know, I know there's other podcasts, like other people doing like producer community stuff, but we just really want to kind of keep it genuine, just talk about everything and just give like little advice that we learn here and there. Like I'm still learning, obviously, so I'm not trying to be one of those people that give advice on something they don't know. So I only like to talk about stuff that I've experienced or like learned over time. And Buggy's been a big help too, because you know he's been in the studio with these artists, so yeah, it's dope like that. It's just basically we just talked about doing a podcast where it's like Buggy and I both like just talking to producers, and I feel like what we're gonna do is just go live on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and have like the Zoom face cams and just ask on Instagram, like have people answer or ask questions about like what they want to know and like what we're doing and stuff, and basically just kind of like update people like where we're at right now in our career. Kind of like a documentary, if that makes sense. So it's answering questions and documenting like our success and stuff and like our career.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool. Are you gonna get people on there too, like other producers and stuff, to come on there and talk? And you got plans to?
Yes. Yeah. So it's basically what Buggy and I were talking about. We were like, we wanted to do a few more podcasts where it's just him and I kind of answering questions and like building up like a viewer base or whatever. We had like 22 people in there for a good little minute at one point on the live. I'm just listening, which I feel like is pretty cool because not that many people want to take time out of their day to like sit and listen to people. But yeah, basically we kind of just wanted to get a few, like kind of give some recognition to it a little bit, maybe like one or two more podcasts, and then maybe start talking to like other producers or like people like in the music industry, just kind of share their story and like answer questions that like they may have experienced stuff that we haven't yet. So yeah, it's kind of like what we were planning out.
Oh, she's tapping my ass.
Where are you at?
Where'd this idiot go? Yeah, that's cool. No, that's good that you're kind of branching out and you're not putting. Oh shit! I'm coming. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket per se. You know, you kind of. I mean, if you grow that enough, that'll be another revenue stream.
Right.
You could be doing ads on.
If you think about it like this, like. Yeah, like 21 Savage isn't just rapping, and you know for a fact he has real estate investments and like brands, clothing brands and stuff. So just I want to be a music producer, but I don't want to just strictly make beats. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to spend my money.
Yeah, and the podcast too, it puts you on a real level too. Like people get to see your personality and stuff too, and your mindset and like things that you work and think about, which is good. People like to see that side of people. Otherwise, people just think you're a robot.
I feel like. Exactly. Yeah, I talk about that all of the time to other producers and stuff. Like, they'll post just strict beats on their Instagram, which is cool, but nobody knows who you are, what you look like, what your real name is. Like, you're a robot. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, you look at an artist too. Like, some of it, you make the best music in the world, and if they don't got the image, the label won't pick them up.
Yeah.
They don't look like a rapper.
Definitely. Yeah, like look at 6ix9ine, for example. He's one of the biggest, I hate to say it, but he's one of the biggest rappers right now because of his image and, you know, all the stuff that happened in his past. So
yeah,
if you look at his streams, bro, every song is insane, bro. It's ridiculous because he's literally trolling. You know what I'm saying? But he built his brand to where that's who he is.
Yeah, I think more of his attention is people are just watching who he is. I don't think he's got. No, that's after the whole situation. I don't think he's got longevity. Yeah, I think people are just watching.
No, definitely
not. Just to see
what's going on with him. It's like entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment side of things. Where like I know he was like clowning on Trippy and stuff, that he was getting more plays than Trippy, which is true.
No,
but
it's true,
Trippy,
because
Trippy
that's because 6ix9ine. Everyone's watching 6ix9ine.
That's the thing. Everyone's watching for like. What he's gonna fuck up next, or like who's gonna piss off. But Trippy is gonna have more of a long-term career because Trippy can do some black shit.
Trippy's got that sound, bro. He's real versatile. He dropped that one like alternative album or whatever.
Yeah, that was a crazy album too.
It was. But yeah, Trippy's definitely got longevity. I feel like 6ix9ine will last like a little bit longer just because he's just strictly entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting a lot of streams, but it's because people, like, they're listening to it to see what he put out, and it's like a troll.
Exactly. And, like, you look at Bobby Shmurda, that guy's gonna go up. Everyone was just so gassed when he got out.
Yeah, no, dude.
If 6ix9ine would have did the same thing.
6 years. Yeah. Dude, literally he was in jail for 6 years, and people were still listening to his music, still, like, free Bobby. It's crazy. So,
and, like,
he came home with a whole new person.
I ain't a street dude, so fuck. I probably would have. I wouldn't be wanting to sit in jail like that either, but for his music career, that motherfucker, if he would have just sat on that and took that, he would have been just as big as Bobby coming out of jail.
Jeez, dude. I feel like 6ix9ine, like, his situation was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't talk for him. I don't know his past, but I do know that like he paid like some bloods in New York, kind of like for the image or whatever. Since, cause you know what he was rapping about, bro. All that stuff he was talking about. I'm finna sit up here and snipe, but yeah, he got involved with some stuff, and I don't know. It's a weird. Oh shoot! I almost jumped off the building and died. But he's in a weird, really weird situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that I would have sat in there for all those years for some people that I don't know, and I can't say that I would, but I have no idea, dude.
It's hard to say. Like, I mean, I want to, but I also wasn't rapping about and like putting up an image of being a street dude, you know?
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, that's
you know,
why
if
you
you're
can't
gonna live
cap.
by the sword, you gotta die by the sword.
Exactly, man.
You're gonna be...
People just put on an image you got to be ready to fight for. I don't think 6ix9ine was expecting all that stuff to happen, so
Yeah, probably not.
that was hilarious to watch, though, dude.
Yeah, that was fucking something. To get
Oh,
back
shit.
to you though, what do you got for long-term goals? What's your vision? What are you working on this year?
Yeah, I mean, basically just really this year, my main focus is I really want to touch 100,000. I know it's going to happen. I need to. I desire to. I don't want to. I desire to touch 100,000. I know I'm going to touch 100,000 if I do it right. I got to put in the work. I got to, you know, have a schedule of like dropping sound kits, getting records with artists. And so that's my main focus, like I said, is dropping a minimum of 2 sound kits on Drumify a month. That's the main goal.
Persistence,
getting records
yeah.
for artists. Consistency, yeah. But most importantly, like getting back into tutorials and videos. I know that's what really helped me get to where I am now. So I have to find some type of like schedule of getting back into that. It's so difficult now because I'm not like in my own like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just going from Lakeland, Florida to
Yeah,
like
you're in a
Hollywood
different
Hills.
environment. Yeah, for
Big jump, dude.
sure. Yeah.
So I'm just kind of getting used to. Oh shoot! Oh, he got me again. I don't think I've killed a single person. But
in the London.
but yeah, but like I said, yeah, I desire to touch $100,000 this year. Drop a minimum 2 sound kits a month on Drumify.com. Yeah, man, just working, just putting in that work, just going up, just becoming a platinum producer this year. I know it's possible if I keep, you know, putting in the work. The work pretty much speaks for itself whenever it comes to success. So you just keep manifesting, put it out into the universe, and keep working. It's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean that's basically that. Just go up, pretty much. Get rich. Like this is.
Get rich.
I'm not
boy.
working a 9 to 5 anymore, so.
That's gotta feel good.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's more. I want to say it's more stressful. Obviously, entrepreneurship is stressful. But yeah, basically just working on making consistent. Like my goal is to make a minimum of like, I don't even know whatever $100,000 a year is a month. So like 10, 11,000, 12,000, something like that. 12,000. Yeah. I don't know, around that, a month. So really just want to work hella hard. After this podcast, I'm literally just gonna start making beats and sound kits and stuff.
Facts, you gotta stay on the grind. Do you feel like, I don't want to psych you out, so don't take this the wrong way.
I got you.
But do you feel like you taking a different route, not getting a job and stuff, like a real job?
Yeah.
And by a real job. Shit. By real job, I mean that is like a 40-year-old person that doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Because I know that like music producing is a real job and YouTube is a real job to a lot of people. But a lot of other people don't see it. But anyways, my question.
I got you.
Motherfuckers are chasing my ass. My question is, do you feel like you're scared that you might not reach a level that you might not be able to set yourself up for life?
Are you saying like if I was to like continue working a 9 to 5, I'd be scared if I'm not gonna get like anywhere farther?
No, more in terms of like music producing. Like you're making money for yourself now.
Right.
But do you think you might not hit the level where you'll be making enough money that you'll be able to like retire off of doing?
Oh no, yeah, not at all. I'm not worried about that at all because the thing is like I'm gonna know how to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know. Like you gotta think, man. Like there's a bunch of ways to get money in the music industry, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can sign a pub deal, get a big and sell sound. Like as a producer, you got to be selling sound kits or something to kind of make some passive income. But I don't know. It just depends. Like, because I mean, I can't speak on pub deals. I haven't gotten a pub deal yet, so I can't be like, oh, like you get $100,000 from a pub deal. But it can be a lot of money if you get a lot of records and stuff like that. But you have to be smart with it. So I know my first big check, I'm investing in real estate automatically. It's an automatic thing, dude. Like I'm getting an accountant or I'm getting some type of money manager to help me figure it out. And then just figuring out how to get my first like property to rent out, just so I can start building passive income. I'm not copping a bust down Rolex. That's my first, you know what I'm saying, or AP. Like I want an AP, like an AP Tech or whatever. But I'm not. That's not gonna be my first purchase. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get like a better whip. You know what I'm saying? But real estate in a better car, not like a Maserati or whatever. Just something Toyota Camry or some shit like that for now. Just making smart decisions. Let's say I get like $100,000 pub deal in the future. I'm not spending $30,000 on a nice like Dodge Hellcat or some shit like that, or a Scat like I'd like to get. Just being smart. Because you got to think long term. Like you're gonna have a good amount of money for a short amount of time, but that money's gonna run out at some point, and you have to figure about, because a lot of the money's in advance. It's not like you get $100,000 and then like you just keep that shit. You got to recoup that money back to the label. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out how to get, you know, money to where it's consistently getting in your pocket, cash flow and shit like that.
Yeah, for real.
That's just some shit I've learned about.
Yeah, no, that's a good mindset for sure. Because you blow all your money, then you kind of fuck for your retirement shit. Then you gotta,
I know
go back
a lot
to
of
a real
producers.
job.
Right. Someone just hopped me, dad.
And then you'll be doing that shit when you're 60.
Yeah, I know a lot of producers has gotten like major placements or major records and stuff, and like they blew their money that they got from those placements. You know what I'm saying? So on like clothes or let's see earlier. Okay, yeah, but I know a lot of producers that just blew their money on stupid shit, man.
See, and I only ask because like to me it's like, damn, like right now I'm working at an engineering firm. I got like a comfy office job, which I mean, I don't love
at least
it,
you're chilling
but
with
I'm
that.
making money.
Right.
But I mean, it's life. You got to make money somehow, right? I'm still trying to do what I actually
yeah.
want to. But
do what you gotta do.
my fear is that like I quit my job to take an opportunity or something, and it doesn't work out. And then I got to go back to my job, and then it's like, damn, I don't got experience.
Yeah,
I'm 30 years old, and no one wants to hire me because I quit my first one, and I don't got any experience to go back.
Yeah, look, if you talk, I'm sure you know this. I don't want to like be like, oh, like don't be scared of that. But like every successful person I've talked to, you gotta take risks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
They
I agree.
like majority of successful people didn't know they're gonna be where they're at now. Like they just took a risk. You know what I'm saying? They fucking slept in their car, slept on couch, or you know what I'm saying? Like they took a big ass sacrifice and just worked hard and figured shit out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like you're not gonna automatically, like if you want to be a music producer, you're not gonna automatically be like, okay, I'm gonna work at a record label, intern, and start getting major placements. It's not like that at all. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's just figuring stuff out. You gotta take risks. Like it's either you take a risk now because you're like what 2021 or
I will be 23 in June, a couple months.
Okay. See, we're all still in our 20s, bro. So take risks now. You know, you might fail, you might succeed, or whatever. But if you're dedicated and you're manifesting, you're putting on the universe, it's gonna work out. It's just natural. It's gonna work out. So
though, bro. I agree too. I fully agree with what you're saying. It's just always like it's always a thought in the back of my head, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it like this, and I had a lot of people tell me this. I forgot who. I'm pretty sure Half said something about it as well. But like, how the fuck do I word it? Let me recoup my thought. I get distracted easily. Okay, yeah. Let's say you're like 35, working at your job. You're getting older. You hate it. And you're like, let's say you got a car bill, you got a house bill. Now you have a kid. Now you have a wife, and the wife is staying home taking care of the kid because it's like 5 years old and shit. Let's say like, damn, I wish I would have took the risk while I was 23, 24, and just went out and like took a sacrifice financially. And shit. I was fucking dead broke for like a year. I wasn't making any money at all. This was back in like 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like I quit Wendy's July 2019. I was working from home and I was barely doing my job at home just so I could recoup some money. And it came to a point where I started. Oh, that's you. Phew, I started lighting you up. But it came to a point to where like I was just okay. I gotta make some money. I gotta do some work just so I can have some money in my pocket. But then I started getting sound kit sales, and I was like focusing on that. My mom's been real supportive. She makes a lot of money, so she's like, oh yeah, don't. She's basically saying like, I don't need to help her with stuff around the house, but I still did and took care of some bills. But
Yeah. Oh, you lagging.
just to be supportive and shit like that and help. But she was real supportive about me quitting like Wendy's and being like that I would be successful. And, like, you know, but like once when I was like, okay, you know, I'm going to LA, she's like, okay, well shit, like, no, this is really happening type stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
You might be lagging out here.
but
You good?
yeah, dude, I'm lagging bad. I'm lit.
Yeah. No, that's
Wi-Fi
good
should bounce back.
that your
I don't know,
parents
it's weird.
are supportive of it though, because, or your mom at least, because
Yeah.
you know, like I don't want to say my parents aren't supportive of it. They are, but they don't understand it yet. Like
Yeah.
a lot of older generation of people, they don't understand
Yeah.
that the internet can make you money. And like I
Right.
was telling them about like stuff like this, and it's like, yeah, you know, like it's cool you're doing that, but it'd be nice if you could make money at it. And it's like, you can just like you just gotta let
Right.
it happen. You gotta let it marinate a little
You
bit.
can
like,
make money. It's just not immediate. You gotta,
exactly. And like I said, like
Right,
this is the one
right.
thing that I don't
like
agree
Elon
with.
Musk wasn't immediately making money.
I don't agree with people in the world, because everyone thinks that you need to go to school, go to college, get a real job,
Right.
have a family, and die.
Right.
And it's just so like
School isn't meant for everybody.
into people's brains that like
It's lame as shit, bro. You make a capped income and shit, and just no, it ain't for me,
working
bro.
for
I knew it
someone
wasn't for me when I was a
else
little
and,
kid,
like,
bro.
bro, it's just I hate how society is just perceived that you have to
Yeah.
live life that way, and that's like
I hate how a lot of I hate how majority of school systems are like they're just like against entrepreneurship, bro. Like holy shit, it's weird because I remember I was selling candy and sodas in school, making money like that. My little brother was doing the same shit too, and he got suspended for a week, bro. And like, but get this, this is the
Really?
crazy part: is the school starts selling candy and sodas to kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're doing it, you're flipping it before the school, and then they suspend you, and then they go around behind your back and they start selling candy and shit like that to kids.
that's
Like their little
crazy
school stores
that they
and
do
shit.
that.
Yeah.
They just
So like, it's like
what,
schools
they
are
don't-
against entrepreneurship.
Bro, I've never. They just wanted the money or what? How the fuck does that work? I didn't even know they were allowed to suspend.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
for
like,
shit
they don't-
that.
Yeah, no, they look at it like you're using the school system for like making money and shit. Like they're against it. It's the weirdest crap ever. But then they go and open up a candy store in the school and start selling candy and shit.
Bro, that's weird as hell.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, that's how it is though.
No. Yeah, that's fucking. That's crazy. Who's the craziest person you worked with so far? You got anyone you're like,
My
damn,
goodness.
I would have never thought I would have worked with this person?
Yeah, no. It's recent. It was Jazz Carter, man. We were literally in the studios. Shout out to Halfway, man. We were at his studio, and I got an unreleased record with Jazz, man. And that was the record that I did with Buggy as well. That was the beat that Buggy and I did.
Word facts.
That was like the beginning like stage to working with bigger artists, because like I got to be in the studio with him and like literally play beats, and he's like, okay, nets, hold it, okay, drag it, like save that beat for later. Like I got to hear the process. And like another thing, and I'm glad this happened the way it did, my tag, I don't tag my beats anymore. You know, I'm like, that shit, I'm not doing it anymore. I was having it too loud, and a lot of the times the artist won't fuck with it. It will either be too loud or the tag is whack as hell, which is why I don't use producers' tags anymore. And if I do, it'd have to be a really good tag, and I'm putting it at the end of the beat with my tag. But it's just tags, man. It just sounds way different in the studio whenever the speakers are turned up. It just ruins everything.
So you're off that wave? You don't think that that'll help you get?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm off
I guess
No,
now
I mean,
that
like, this is
now that you're getting connections through a different way, and you don't need to get your name out through that way, I guess you probably don't need to anymore.
Nah, I mean, I will. I'll start doing it whenever. And this is the thing. Whenever I start building a name, like let's say Nick Mara. Whenever I get like up to a closer level like that, then I could tag. Then I can do whatever I want, bro. I can make one sound beat, get on it, because of my name. Like that's the level I'm trying to get at. But the thing is that a random kid they don't know, and their tag is like, hold up, Chase. You like the tag was yelling and shit, bro. I'm like, I'm not putting my tag in these beats anymore. And it just like whenever you're playing beats back to back and you're just playing part of the hook and then you go to the next beat and then it just repeats the tag again and then go to the next beat. Like imagine doing that for like 15-20 beats straight. It gets annoying. So what I started doing is shout out to Brian on the Splitmind team. He was like, why don't you just put the tag at the end of the beat? So there's like intro, hook, verse, bridge, outro. I put it at the outro right before it drops on the outro, so that way my tag is still in there and it's not like in the way of the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so just started doing it like that.
All right.
But yeah, I do feel good for branding.
Yeah, no, that's dope for sure. All right, well, we've been going for an hour. I got a couple little rapid fire questions. So they're just like fun questions.
Get it.
You just rip them off the top of your head, and yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Go-to fast food.
Oh man, I have a feeling this is gonna be one answer. Okay. Chick-fil-A. I'd say so.
Chick-fil-A's
I try not
fire.
to eat I try not to eat fast food anymore, but
I only had it
Chick-fil-A's
once because I don't
hard,
have it in Canada, but that shit busting.
yeah, no, it's good.
Go-to candy bar, chocolate bar.
Oh, Snickers, without a doubt.
Celebrity crush.
Okay. I capped. Reese's peanut butter cup, by far my favorite, but that's not really a candy bar. So Snickers is like my go-to. That shit slaps, bro.
Celebrity crush.
Ooh, man, Kendall Jenner. I don't know. She kind of, you know what I'm saying? She's cool. I don't know. I like her personalities. Like she has a cool personality to her. So that's definitely. A lot of people say Kylie, but Kylie, she's cool. But Kendall, I'd get along with Kendall well. But I don't know why.
You dogs or cats?
I want to say cats, bro. I like dogs a lot, but I have a cat at home and she's just quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll just be making beats, she'll just be chilling right next to me on like my desk. You know what I'm saying? So I like cats.
What's the your favorite COD of all time?
My favorite what?
Call of Duty.
Oh, Black Ops 2, bro.
Black
that shit
Ops
is
2.
hard.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no?
Hot dog a sandwich? I want to say yes, because if you make a normal sandwich, it's gonna have like that gap in it. Because what else would a hot dog be? Like what else would you call a hot dog?
Meat between two buns. Pause. But meat between two buns, baby.
It's a sandwich.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming on. If you want to plug anything, go ahead. Plug away.
Y'all make sure to go follow me on Instagram at Chase Vibez. CHASEVIBEZ. Shout out to Splitmind, man. Y'all go follow Splitmind on YouTube. We're about to hit 50,000 subscribers. If any producers are watching this, go cop the best sounds that you can get on drumify.com. Stop playing with us. And last but not least, go check out my YouTube channel. I do tutorials. Chase Vibez. Everything is Chase Vibez. So it's been real. I appreciate you, Nick, for having me on the podcast, man. Shout out to y'all that's listening. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, bro. Keep in touch. All right. Peace, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right. Peace, y'all.
A lot of niggas talking, they ain't really body. Better watch what you say. I ain't got no time for the games on play. Niggas say they want it, they ain't doing what it take. Little nigga, you in the way. Yeah. Got a shawty calling me on FaceTime. Little baby, you know that I'm racing to you. Put your love in my hands. Baby, you know I won't do you like that.